Guy Verhofstadt sensationally claimed that the United Kingdom will return to the European Union in the next decades as he directed a passionate plea towards Michel Barnier. Mr. Verhofstadt told the European Parliament that the EU must keep Erasmus open for British students. He added that the young generation of Britain is pro-European and will bring the UK back to the trading bloc in the decades to come. The MEP said, "The last remark I want to make is a request to Michel Barnier and to the negotiation team to do something on Erasmus. I know the cherry-picking attitude from the Brits is devastating for Erasmus, but let's take a unilateral measure towards the students in Britain, so that they can continue unilaterally to make use of Erasmus. It is a pro-European generation, this young generation, and it is this generation that will bring back the UK inside the European family in the next decades." On Friday morning, Mr. Verhofstadt told Sky News he expected a trade deal to be agreed between the UK and EU. He said, "I am optimistic by nature. It happens always at the end. If you give a lot of time to politicians, they will run the whole period and then only make the deal. That's my experience of decades in politics." The UK and EU remain in talks over a post-Brexit trade agreement. However, the deadline for the free trade agreement to be struck is rapidly approaching. A trade deal will need to be agreed upon before the December 31, 2020 deadline in order to be ratified by the UK and EU Parliament. The major sticking points throughout the final phase of the negotiations have been the EU's insistence on a level playing field and access to British waters. On Wednesday, Boris Johnson told the House of Commons there was every chance a trade agreement could still be struck with the EU. Mr. Johnson said, "There is every opportunity that our partners across the Channel will see sense and do a deal. The UK has a natural right, like every other country, to want to be able to control its laws and fishing grounds. But whatever happens, in the next few days I know this country will prosper mightily on the terms we agreed, whatever they may be."